One of the most disturbing true crime cases in recent history is that of Chris Watts. Not just because of what he did, but how normal everything seemed until it wasn't. In August 2018, Watts lived in Colorado with his pregnant wife, Shanann Watts, and their two young daughters, Bella and Celeste. From the outside, they looked like a typical family. Shanann regularly posted cheerful videos online, showing a loving husband and happy children. Nothing about their life suggested what was about to unfold. On the morning of August 13th, Shanann returned home from a business trip. Within hours, she and the children were gone. Watts appeared on local news pleading for their safe return. His voice calm, almost detached. He stood on his front porch asking for his family to come home. Swaying slightly, giving what seemed like a rehearsed performance. To many watching, something felt off. As investigators dug deeper, cracks began to show. Watts had been having an affair. His behavior grew increasingly. Suspects failing a polygraph, a test in giving inconsistent stories. Eventually, he confessed, but not all at once. First, he claimed Shanann had harmed the children and that he killed her in a rage. But the truth was far darker. Watts admitted to murdering Shanann in their bedroom, then driving with his daughter still alive in the back seat for nearly an hour to a remote oil site where he worked. There, he smothered each child one after the other. He buried Shanann in a shallow grave and disposed of his daughters' bodies in oil tanks. What makes this case especially chilling isn't just the brutality, it's the normality. The smiling photos, the family videos, the man next door image. There were no obvious warning signs to outsiders. It was a reminder that sometimes the most terrifying monsters don't hide in the dark. They sit beside you on the sofa, smiling for the camera. Watts later pleaded guilty and was sentenced to life in prison without parole. The case still haunts people not just for what happened, but for how easily it could be mistaken for an ordinary life, right? Up until the moment it wasn't.